All right, so we're far enough along in our relationship that I cannot believe I am doing another video and talking about lower back issues again. But here I go. Your lower back is not just related to what everybody thinks is their core, which they normally associate with just your abs. It's not. It's your glutes, your hamstrings, etc., etc. You basically your lower back. It all ties in. So let's talk about the quick fix. Okay, the quick fix is something that I do every single night before I go to bed, or at least I try to do it every single night. And that is getting a thorough stretch on my hamstrings. Okay, so I'm going to show you really quickly the couple moves that I do. Normally I would actually have my wife doing this for me, but she's holding the camera right now. So I'm going to take a band and I'll pull my leg back. Okay, so we want to really stretch out the hamstrings, and we're going to kick this back, and we're going to sit here for about a minute on the leg. If you can, get the band up on the toe a little bit so you get a little bit more of a pull on the hamstring muscle. So you're going to lay back, straight leg possible, as straight as possible. Don't bend it. If you can get out here, if that's all you can get, that's all you can get. But over time, you're going to want to put as straight as possible, 90 degrees. So you're going to be on this for a minute. Okay, that's one. You're going to flip it over to the other side. Do the same thing. Peel up the toe. Oop, don't hit the band in your face. That sucked. Straight leg here. Minute and a half, whatever you're comfortable with. Double wrap it so it doesn't come loose. Straight leg. Minute. Make sure that this leg's down too. Okay? You don't want this flying around or in the air. Okay? So you're going to be a minute there. Another move that I'll do is we're going to get our hands underneath our butt cheeks here, and we're going to go and do 10 raises. I'm only going to do a couple. So I'm just going to bring my shoulders slightly off the ground and hold for a couple beats. Okay, that's another move. Then we're going to kick over and we're going to do some hip raises. So I'm going to bring my foot, cross it over the other side. I'm up on my elbow, and I'm going to come here and I'm going to hold. 1, 2. 1, 2. Then you're going to flip around and do the other side. Okay? And then another move that I'm going to do, and this is all before I go to bed, is I've got a bunch of weights here. So normally I'd have I use my bed post, which is about yay high. So I'm going to kick my leg up, okay? And I'm going to point my toe in the opposite direction. And I'm going to kick my bottom foot out, clasp my hands, and I'm going to come down, and I'm going to hold this for about a minute. And I'm going to flip over and do the other side. And the final thing that I'll have my wife do, which she's holding the camera still, so I'll actually kind of mimic what I normally do, is I'll sit on my butt, and you can do this with a band, but I'll sit on my butt, and normally what she's doing is she's pressing down here, and I'm holding this stretch for about a minute and a half. Okay, you can widen your legs up a little bit, get a little bit farther in the stretch. Do that too. You can use a band just like I'm doing here. So a minute. So I'm going to recap the movements for you so you've got them all. Okay, first one we're going to do is we're going to do the band stretch. Okay, minute on this side. That's done. Band stretch, minute on that side. That's done. Hands underneath the butt cheek, 10 ups here. Then we're going to go to hip ups, making sure that our foot is over our leg. 10 of these. Okay, you're going to do both sides. Next one, leg up on the post, toe pointed out, toe down there pointed out. You're going to reach as far as you can. Minute on that side, minute on the other side. And the final one, preferably with somebody pushing your back down, you breathe out, stretch as far as you can for a minute. Those 5 or 6 moves should loosen up the hamstrings before bed and should begin to loosen up the back so you don't have pain in the morning when you wake up. These are not necessarily core strengthening moves. They're not going to do anything for you long term, but it does give you a temporary bit of relief. Okay? So that's my tips for lower back for quick fixes. Later.